Hi guys, and welcome back to On The Fence. I did try a first video, but it didn't seem to fucking work. But get the fuck in, Liverpool are through to the quarter-final of the Champions League. I've lost my train of thought now. I was fucking fine a minute ago, and the stream went dead, so I've had to reconnect. Anyway, Liverpool have just put in probably the best performance of the past couple of seasons, I think. You know, even bigger than what we were doing last year. That was an absolutely exceptional performance from Liverpool. By all accounts, an inexperienced side compared to Bayern Munich. When we were drawn against them, this is the team that everyone's saying, they're more experienced. They're a good side and they could do a number on us. And lots of players who have been there won it. Look at Juventus last year against Tottenham. Tottenham full of energy, full of legs, full of steam. And Juventus just squoze them and just let them, squoze them, rinse them out and just let them dry off on the floor and went through. Not this team, not Liverpool Football Club. We're not like Tottenham. We're not like Manchester City getting easy ties. We're not like Man United. They did all right, fair enough, but fuck them. We're Liverpool Football Club and we do it our own way. And we went to the Allianz Arena and we dominated probably one of the best teams in the world. Behind Real Madrid and Barcelona, it's Bayern Munich that you're looking at to be one of the best, in the top 3, 4, 5 in the world, and they're a good side for a reason. They dominate their league every single year nearly, and I understand that's because they don't really have that many challenges, but it's still a good league, and they still dominate that league every single year. And we went and we dominated them. We showed them how we play football. We went into their backyard and we taught them a lesson. And we went through into the quarterfinals because of it, because we were absolutely sensational from the first about 10-15 minutes. We weren't great. We were just kind of getting by, but we got our foot on the ball, which is what we've needed to do for weeks and weeks. And this is the performance that we've needed. It really is the performance that we've needed now to set a strong basis to go on from. And I can't wait for the next game, because I just want to see this type of performance be input into the next game. Use this as a springboard now, because Champions League stage, the biggest stage in the world apart from the Premier League. The Champions League's obviously a bigger stage, but on the bigger stage, going to Bayern Munich, winning the game the way we did, in the manner we did, that stands us in good stead to go to the next game and just fucking let's blitz the rest of our games. We can go on a run right now and win every game of the season. I don't care what team's in front of us in the Champions League. I'm not asked whether it's Barcelona or Man City or whoever, Tottenham, United. It doesn't matter. We can beat any side, because this season, last season, whenever we've beat these sides that are put in front of us, we can beat any side that are put out in front of us in the Champions League. So I don't care who we get in the next round, in the quarterfinals. Doesn't matter. They'll come to Anfield, they'll shit themselves, whoever it is, and then we'll go away and put in another performance like that. So I don't really care. Sadio Mane is absolutely world class. He's probably the best player in the world. He definitely is the best player in the world. He's taken over Mo Salah's mantra. Last season it was Salah at this stage of the season. He was putting in these great performances, but that's Sadio Mane now. 10 goals in 10 games. 10 goals in his last 10 games for Liverpool. What a stat. The ball by Van Dijk, it's just a general, a ball that we were trying a lot of, because we know that Bayern Munich's back four are quite slow, quite old. They're good set up positionally, but and they dealt quite well with the long balls, because they were, every time we got the ball in the midfield, they knew that we were going to look for that ball over the top to Salah on the right or Mane on the left, or even Firmino down the middle, and they dropped off. But this time, Mane just managed to pin his fullback, which he did fucking brilliantly, by the way. He just watches the ball come down, he touches it down perfectly, an absolutely sublime touch, and then he just nearly breaks Manuel Neuer's ankles, because Manuel Neuer thinks he's going left, he goes right. I know to the camera that's me going right and then left, but doesn't matter. He goes left, then he goes right, and he goes right, and fucking Neuer's nowhere to be seen. He sends him for a fucking breakfast, whatever it's called, and then he chips it, similar to Salah last season against Manchester City in the Champions League. Oh, what a goal. 1-0 to Liverpool, and that's the perfect reward for how well we played. We like I said, we didn't start great, but we got our foot on the ball, and because of how well we started in the game, and we shut them down, we just got the goal from it, because that's how you're supposed to be rewarded for the good play that you do. And then quite late in the first half, they make it 1-1. Just a cross, whatever, doesn't really matter. I don't give a shit. I'm not asked. And then, we go into the second half, and reason to be positive, because at the end of the day, a 1-1 suits us, and I'm fine with that, but it was getting quite nervy to a point where I think at any point, Bayern Munich could just turn it on. They've got players like Lewandowski, they've got Ribery, who's a world-class player, or was, whatever. They've got good players, so at any point, they could flip the switch and just hit us on the counter-attack, or they could just make some build up play and score, but it was actually us that went and did that. You know, we got ourselves a corner. First one's floated in, and Matip nearly gets a head on it, but Neuer gets it out, which is quite the way he tips it out for another corner. That's excellent goalkeeping, but nothing he can do about the second one. Virgil van Dijk, the man fucking mountain that he is, the big bastard, the big Dutch bastard, goes and makes it 2-1 to Liverpool, and then his celebration, I just love it. I love it when he scores because everyone just gets so fucking happy, especially the fans. You know, every time we see Virgil van Dijk put one in the back of the net, we are ecstatic. And to be honest, you know, the turn of the year is when he started getting his goals. You know, he got one against Wolves in the Premier League, which is around, I think it was December time, wasn't it? And then since then, I think he's got three since then, 2 in one game the other week. You know, he's adding goals to his game, and that's what Klopp's been saying, you know, the past few weeks, how defenders need to add goals to their games if we want to go and win the league. I know this is Champions League, this is a separate issue, but, you know, muscle memory, getting yourself into the swing of scoring goals, it's not a bad thing to do, is it? I think the front three were absolutely excellent today. Mo Salah, again, similar to Sadio Mane, they were both in ankle-breaking form. There was a run that Mane made on the left-hand side in the first half, what I forgot to mention. And, you know, he comes back and forth with the ball, and he's just slaloming in between the fullback, I think it's Rafinha, and he's making Rafinha look absolutely shite. And I'm sitting there thinking, fucking Sky Sports reference, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, what are you doing? And you know what, he doesn't even get, I think we get a corner from it or something like that. Or I think the goalkeeper gets it. And I'm like, what's he doing? He's embarrassing people, Sadio Mane. And this is what we need. You know, we need people to step up. And I think in this game we did step up. Like I was going back to saying, Mo Salah in this game was absolutely excellent. He could have had a couple of goals for himself. You know, he should have went down and got a penalty, to be fair. Everyone who's chatting shit about, you know, Mo Salah dives, you know, he gets penalties when he shouldn't. Well, how about that then for you? He didn't even go down, and he should have. He got clipped as he was about to take the shot. And because he tried to stay on his feet, you know, he doesn't get the reward for it, and this is the problem, right? I'm not even going to go too negative. I just want to spend 30 seconds on this. At the end of the day, people moan when players go down too easily, but this is a prime example. If you're on YouTube after the fact and you search Mo Salah against Bayern Munich or whatever, and you just have a look at this clip where he breaks into the box, he's, you know, weaving in and out of defenders. He turns inside, and Rafinha, I think it is, who goes to ground and clips his foot. And Mo Salah should go down. Any other player in the world would go down, I reckon anyway. And they should go down, because look at what happened to Mo Salah because he didn't. He doesn't go down. He tries to stay on his feet and tries to score a goal, and the ref ignores the fact that it's a foul. That's why Mo Salah was going down in the first place. You know, when Mo Salah feels contact, he goes down, because in this game, he doesn't go down, and he should get a penalty. But we won the game, so it's not too much of an issue. But you could imagine that being an issue if we didn't win the game. So people need to really calm it down with this whole Salah dive and shit. It's not a fucking thing. It's not. You know, if you get fouled, if you get clipped, if you get contact against you, you go down. That's just what you do. You know, we live in a world where we're smart enough to know that now. As for the Brexit midfield, I think the Brexit midfield were absolutely fantastic. You know, I know Henderson goes off, of course, quite early on, which is a bit of a worry. You know, I am quite worried about his ankle, because I'm sure that's the foot that, you know, has been giving him problems for the past 2-3 years. So hopefully that's not too much of an issue. But Fabinho comes on, did well. I think, you know, he's a bit unfortunate to get the yellow card, but that's what you need him to do. He's our holding midfielder. He's there to make interceptions, blocks, tackles. And I think even after he got yellow carded, he was exceptional still. Matip the same. I think even after Matip got the yellow card, he seemed to get better afterwards, because he didn't start well either. But the midfield did well to cut out Bayern Munich's counter-attacks when we were countering them. You know, it was a very end-to-end game in the second half, and I think the midfield were vital to our win. So people need to, again, calm it down with the midfield Brexit, you know, Brexit midfield shit, and people saying that they don't agree with that midfield selection. Well, that midfield selection was picked tonight, and we've gone and won the game. Of course, minus Henderson, everyone will say he's the problem, but, you know, that midfield has gone and won us the game tonight, as well as the front three and the defence. And one thing I did really like was the fact that even in the 85th to 90th minute, we were, I think that's when we went 2-1 or 3-1 or whatever, and we were still defending for our lives. We were still, you know, chasing every ball, and we were set up perfectly, and we were clearing everything and defending as if we only had a 1-goal lead or something, or we were, you know, fighting to stay in the game. And that's great. That really is, because that's showing a bit of fighting attitude from Liverpool, a bit of grit and determination of, you know, doesn't matter if we're 3-4-1 ahead, we want to protect what we've got. And this team now, since obviously Van Dijk's come in and since the start of this season, this team have been really trying to concentrate on getting clean sheets, and I love that. You know, I really do. I love that. Badu Baker says, let's go 3-1 LA. I cannot say it any better myself, mate. I'm absolutely over the moon. I'm sure everyone is who's watching. I'm sure everybody is who's not even watching. Doesn't matter. Everyone in Munich, have a fucking great time. Drink as much as you want. Do whatever you want. I'm absolutely made up with that. Like I said at the start of the video, this could be how, you know, this could be the basis of something special from the end of the season from Liverpool, and I'd really like it to be. Sorry about the dog. I'd really like this to be something special to kick Liverpool onto the latter stages of the season, whether that's Champions League, Premier League, both. I don't give a shit. Let's fight all the way till the end of the season, and let's use this performance as how well we did. Let's use this to counter ourselves into the next game and the game after that. Fulham away at the weekend. And then and beyond. I can't wait. I don't give a shit who we play in the next round, because I think we'll beat anybody. Right now we can beat anybody in the world. I don't really care. So in terms of Premier League, Man City will come for you. In terms of Champions League, Madrid, we're on our way. So that's as much as I can say. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video, please. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Who was your man of the match? I'm not really going to give... Well, of course, Sadio Mane is going to get man of the match because he is fucking excellent. I didn't mention his second goal, but Mo Salah's flick for the outside the boot shot was... was just sublime. Absolutely fantastic. Again, I can't really think of any more words because Liverpool just are fantastic. And... starting to get excited now because this is what we need to start clicking. Next few games, let's hope for the same performance at the weekend. Let's get behind, lads. I don't care if it's away; it doesn't fucking matter. Let's support the lads, and let's not melt down when Klopp picks a midfield that you don't like, because at the end of the day, that midfield's just gone and got the job done. That defense has gone and got the job done. That front three, the goalie, everyone played their part tonight, and everyone will play their part from now to the end of the season. So let's just get behind the lads. Let's support ourselves. Let's support Liverpool Football Club to go and get that elusive 19th league title, first Premier League title. Let's go and do it. And then on number 6, Champions League trophy, that would be great as well. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. Up and on the fence. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you at the weekend. Thank you very much. See you later. I've done that twice now, 3 times. See you later.